heard something crazy about like that if a man sleeps on his back and his balls cover his ball and he snores. What?
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Day Hunt for Love Between the Sheets episode 10. So we're starting off with Jennifer ranting about this whole rumor thing, saying that it was Tiffany, and Tiffany's watching and she's like, fuck Jen. Your guy said that it wasn't me in front of everybody. But Tiffany, he did say that it was you before you showed up. After you showed up, he backtracked. So yeah, the guy sucks.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
But can we acknowledge that Carlo is the one who started the rumor?
And he's there letting her vent to him, and he was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, Tiffany, yeah, Cole, yeah, I get you, Jen. Like, everybody is hating each other and yelling at each other, and Carlo's just like, I'm gonna stay out of it. Like, bro, you created this.
Yes! Y'all, the hate I have for Carlo is so big. It goes Rob, Colt, Chris. Yeah, I didn't forget about you, Chris.
There you go.
And
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch.
Then Carlo, and then Usman. Oh, and then Cole. Duh. But we see Jennifer and Elise making up, and Cortney's happy that her two besties are becoming besties, but they will always be in competition with each other.
They both have long hair. They're both stunning. They're two hot, spicy, like toxic women. There's gonna be explosion at some point.
But Jennifer says that she felt bad for Elise because nobody was giving her any attention, and she acted that way because she was just bitter, and all that girl really needed was a date.
You know, I have some sorority in that case, and I want to help her to get a date. So maybe she can focus on her own journey and stop caring so much about me.
Well, she's not wrong.
You so obsessed with the Peter, honey. We wish you'd just ride one and bust a nut and get it over with.
But Tim absolutely hates this, and it makes sense because, you know, the girl he likes is getting along with the girl he hates. And so he asked Elise if Jennifer would actually be loyal to her, and Elise says that she really didn't care because she just wanted all the drama to stop and she just wanted to have some fun. But then she said that Jennifer stole her shoe.
Bitch!
And then she stole my shoes.
She stole my shoes in Colombia. She did me even worse. She stole one shoe.
She stole one shoe of mine.
One shoe.
Wait, she stole one shoe of mine.
So what is she doing with these one shoes?
I swear to God.
Don't care so much about me.
He said that he had brand new yellow suede shoes and he took it to Colombia. He never even worn them and he kept them in the bag. He got back to America and saw that one of it was gone. And so he called her for her to check, and she said that it wasn't there, but he knew that she didn't even check.
Dude, she did the exact same thing to me. She took one of my Chanel slides.
You do have nice You have nice though, yeah. If I was gonna rob somebody from the resort, it would be you.
I would same with you.
Yeah.
It would be you. I would steal your
I actually heard about this, and it's like a revenge type of thing because instead of just stealing both pairs of shoes, it's so much more annoying if you steal just one pair or one of the shoes from the pair because they can't wear the shoes anymore. But it's annoying to see that you don't have your other shoe, so you're constantly looking at your shoe that you can't wear. 10 out of 10, Jennifer.
Haha, you're a horrible person.
But we get to Usman trying to kiss Cortney for Colt to see, and Colt is like, damn, he really is trying to stake his claim.
No, because if I was the one in the hospital, he would not stop doing what he needs to do. So everybody in the resort is not stopping doing what he's doing because he broke his leg. While my own situation is different. If that is like wrong in American culture, I'm sorry, but no sorry.
I agree, but also I disagree because she told you multiple times to stop, so you should have just stopped.
Screw you. I'm telling your mom.
But we get to Chantel and Rocky, and she said that she was talking to him because Joe was being a little hoe and he was talking to everybody. But Rocky also talks to everybody, so your situation didn't change at all.
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
I can't stand Rocky. We all know I'm the first guy ever to admit when a guy is handsome. I've said that about Rob. I've said that about Cole.
Yeah, it's true. Ask about it. Ask.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't find Rocky to be attractive. I think the porn stash is ridiculous. And I really just got the vibe of like, this guy's playing the numbers. Like the guy on the dating apps that just swipes right on every girl.
But I feel like he's a charming guy, which is why the girls are attracted to him. But looking at him hop from one girl to another, and another. I know it's a dating show, but I don't know. I low-key, high-key get the ick from this. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. It's just, ew. Calm down.
You're very, very sexy to me. And I don't know how to, like, not be awkward about it.
Ooh.
Oh, is this what y'all been seeing? He is not as fun as I remembered. Oh my gosh.
I gotta bring back the stash.
Yes, that is what's missing. He needs his mustache back ASAP.
I'm scared.
Did you always feel like a connection with Chantel when you saw her? Did you know that you wanted to ask her out?
Yeah, she's not like the normal type that I would go for.
Oh, he said that his type is Tiffany, but he does like to throw his rod in the water and see whatever he reels in.
Okay. Okay.
But he also said that he and Jennifer talked a lot off camera, and she talked about all the things that she wanted to do to him, but they never had the opportunity to do it. So May wants to know exactly what it was, but he's not telling.
Tell me, please.
Cole's my friend. I would let her do plenty.
Okay.
But I have learned in my years.
Yes.
Don't stick crazy.
Dirty ass, rat ass, hoe ass, slut ass, crusty ass, dusty ass, dumpster juice ass, bottom of the barrel, trash bag ass bitch.
I'm sorry.
But now we see Colt watching two people that flirted with him, flirting with each other, and that devastates him.
Oh.
Fuck you.
And then he brings up again about how he thought Rocky was gay and that he thought he was flirting with him.
Fuck no, baby.
Usually guys don't do that.
You think he was flirting with you?
Sometimes. He's always smiling at me and looking into my eyes, holding, like, it would kind of have my hand on the table and he kind of like got it close. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Wow. I didn't know that.
But he tells Chantel that he also thought that she was flirting with him. And she's like, what? And he's like, on the bus, remember? You sat next to me, remember? You don't remember? Really?
No.
Because I clearly remember you being nice and you got all up on me.
I got up on
A
you.
little bit. You kind of stroked my leg a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I stroke your leg?
Yeah. That's back when I was walking.
That man is delusional. Oh my gosh.
I was testing out my skills.
A+.
Moving on to the girls talking about Rob's nipples. Cortney says that they probably want to suck his nipples, but Rob is watching and he's like, I didn't know that I had body shameable nipples.
You don't. People are just reaching.
Colt then checks his, and Carlos says that his are really, really small and they stopped growing after he turned 3.
Oh, you do have small nipples.
Yeah, I wish I had shaved them.
I did not know. Don't touch my nipple with your nipple.
Mine's like
Okay?
maybe a
You get
quarter
little
the size
close
of
to my
yours.
nipple with your nipple, dude.
We can't go nip to nip.
It's just something about the softness. That's my boundary right there, is nipple touching.
This is hands down the best episode of Between the Sheets. 10 out of 10. But we get to the throuple and Colt asks Elise why the fuck was she laying on Rob. And you guys, she doesn't even know either.
Bye, you need help.
But she said that after she laid down, Jennifer ran up to them and basically inserted herself so Rob can see that she's still interested in him while also putting down Colt.
Jen would totally you and Rob and half the people there probably.
I mean, I think if the opportunity presented itself, I don't think Jen would turn down the threesome.
I don't think so either.
I would. Like, can you imagine the drama?
It would be a lot of drama.
Literally get me out of it.
But then we get to Jennifer saying that she didn't bang Colt, but he does have small energy.
So Jen is lying about not seeing and then saying that you have little energy, but maybe that's to throw everybody off the trail. Maybe you do have an average to above average size, but since she's saying it's a little energy, makes her look less like she saw you.
Okay.
Makes her look less like she saw you.
Whatever that means.
Cole's like, what even is small energy? And he says that he would imagine someone who gives small energy to drive a big truck because, you know, they kind of have to make it up for something. But because he drives a small 2006 car, he clearly has big energy. But like, okay, I think that he's trying to cover up the fact that Jennifer called his small, but yeah. But Cortney said that she's pretty sure that Jennifer and Cole did bang and that she confirmed that his is really small.
I'm sure his penis is average.
That's like meant to be nice, but also for some reason it feels not good. I'm sure it's fine.
Sure, it's massive. I think Cole has a massive penis.
I'm sorry.
Very small, so.
Okay, moving on. Tim is watching and he asks if that day was the day that Jennifer wanted a threesome with them. And I'm like, what? And Rob shakes his head before saying yes and then saying no because she was just joking. And then Tim said that it was probably one of those jokes that really isn't a joke. And Rob said that he's not really sure, but Jennifer should ask Elise because Rob would be on board with anything.
Ask her. Y'all work that out and let me know.
Yeah, I know, right?
What are we doing? I'm out of it.
That was funny.
Okay, game time. And you guys, it's named that nipple. But they basically have to look at these nipples and see which nipples belong to which guy.
Luckily, I'm always staring at guys' nipples.
Who's the ugliest, biggest nipples? That would be Rob, right?
Oh, Elise.
Stop with the rudeness.
Anyways, I'm gonna post their pictures right here, and I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds to guess in the comments. And also, feel free to pause just in case you wanna have a better look. Okay, time's up. The only ones that I could guess were Colt because, duh, honestly, his looks like titties, to be honest. And Usman because he's the only, black guy there. Everybody else, it was so hard.
I'm really inspecting these titties.
Yeah, I think this is you. No, mine definitely never been that hairy.
Number 2 look like a chicken. Who is that?
Oh, that's a tricky nipple.
Number 8's really gotta go for that is.
Whose nipples are these?
Wait a minute. Number 8 is Rob because the pepperoni nipples are right there. I know his nipples for sure. I've grabbed them.
But everybody's shocked that Cole was the one with the pepperoni nipples.
Wait a minute.
If we're talking about a pair of pepperoni nipples, it'd be Cole.
To be honest, I don't see what they're talking about because both Rob and Cole, their nipples look pretty average to me. But also, it's so funny considering the fact that Jennifer picked 2 guys with pepperoni nipples. Anyways, I love them. But then we move on to Carlo and he's like, do you know how many girls at the resorts have fake boobs? And Cole says Elise and Shelby. But then he brings up Chantel and Carlo's like, nah, they're real. And I don't know, but the way he says it and the way he has his hand out like this, he basically looks and sounds like a professional boob inspector.
Yeah, I register these things really quickly.
Chantel, are those real?
They're real.
They're not real. Right?
They're real.
Are you serious? How do you know that?
Because I would assume one would want a reduction if they were... that would have been too large of a size to get.
I remember a lot of people thought her boobs were fake, including me. But the more I watched, the more I realized that no, those are natural titties. Honestly, if I were her, I would get a breast reduction. But I'm only saying that because I also have really big boobs and I want a breast reduction. But I'm scared of dying on the operation table. So I'm just like... I'll keep them, I guess. Anyways, moving on.
Make sure they're not filming your. Oh my god. Did she just see your penis like that?
I wasn't wearing any underpants, so the blurring it out.
Colt said that he wasn't personally trying to show her and he was just trying to move around, but Usman hated that and said that it was disappointing to watch.
His penis is out and he doesn't care. And then she acted like, oh, that's my husband's stuff. Like they're already so deep into each other. I think that I can call that cheating because it's like my baby, my girl,
No, I don't know. You guys are not together.
What's that clicking, Steven?
Time for never before seen.
I have to start charging you.
Chantel.
Tiffany said that Chantel had been getting a lot of back massages, but that's probably because of her big boobs. But then Chantel says that when she gets back home, she's gonna get a breast reduction.
Oh my god.
And you guys, Tim is devastated.
Saying goodbye to the most fabulous boobs that I've ever known is gonna be very hard for me. Like, we need to have a funeral. And maybe you can save the meat.
Save the meat?
We'll saran wrap it, we'll put it in a box, and we'll bury it and have a little ceremony for it.
It's getting weird. I feel really uncomfortable.
I respect.
But Tim says that he really doesn't want her to go too small. But we found out that each boob is like 15 pounds. So girl, go as small as you want.
Love you. Bye.
But he asked her for her cup size. And she says that she's an L. And he's like, damn, you're halfway through the alphabet.
That's insane.
But now we move on to Joe saying that he's exploring. So yeah, it's cool if Chantel explores too. And Carlos says that the way Joe talks, he sounds like he's a master of sex, but he's only 25. And Cortney says that he probably is. And he even showed them a video of his getting from the back.
Lord have mercy.
Didn't show anything. He's like this on his stomach and the woman's behind him. And the woman was blonde and stuff. So people are like, Cortney, is that you?
Was it?
No.
But she said that she wonders how many singles hooked up with Joe and just kept their mouth shut. And Carlos spills the tea like usual. But he said that Joe slept with a girl named Sierra, who, we never heard of.
Who are you?
And he wanted to sleep with Nikki, but I guess that didn't work out.
See, the secretive ones get laid more and less drama for them.
Thank you, Courtney.
But by the way, Cortney and Carlo are such big gossipers that having them sit together and, you know, talking shit is such a deadly combo. I don't know whose idea was that, but thank you.
It was great. I loved it.
Moving on to a mini game where they're going to name the top 3 people that they would want to marry. No shocker here, Tim and Tiffany picked each other as their number ones. Then Rob shocked me because he picked Tiffany first and Jennifer second.
Man, you stupid bitch. Hey, you lucky I don't want to speak on that. Boy, you better stay in your place. These niggas hoe.
Out of everybody, yeah. I feel like her and I would get along the most, have the most fun. And like,
Honestly.
I guess my number 2 would be Jen because, I mean, we could travel the world. She's very adventurous. I'm sure that she could be a fun wife. Number 2, because you're number 1.
Cortney didn't even pick any guys. You guys, she chose sister wives.
Jen, because she's spicy, and then I could just make Jen and Chantel sleep with each other and I don't have to do any work. And then I'd have Elise be number 3 and we could just hang out and all day.
I love it.
But here are everybody's top 3 just in case y'all were interested. Cody picked Cortney because, duh, he likes her. Jennifer to bang and Tiffany to cook. Tiffany picked Tim because that's her man. Carlo because that's her man. And Rocky because that's her man.
Don't be shocked.
Tim picked Tiffany because that's his wife. Elise to bang and Chantel to look at her boobs all day long.
And then Chantel will be number 3 just so I can look at her. And me and Chantel have good conversation.
But we get to Rob and Jennifer and how close they're getting. And Tim said that the problem with Cole was that he came from a place where there wasn't that many baddies like Jen. So he thought that he just had to have this girl.
And so sexual, and oh my God, her sexy accent, and she dresses like a slut, and you know, blah, blah, blah. And he's just infatuated with her.
But if he just went to Colombia, then he will see a Jen in every 3 girls.
Who cares?
But Cole is watching Rob and Jennifer and he hates it.
Oh my God. What more do you want from me?
I feel like every day he does something to just like push me away.
I think what really bothers me about it is if you're not interested, because it really seems like you're not interested when you're talking about me in that way, then say so. So I'm not wasting my time constantly coming back.
But I'm not super interested.
No!
But then we get to Tim, who says that the nickname that he has for Colt is the vagina whisperer, because whenever he breathes towards women, they're like, oh, Colt, please put your wiener in my vagina, which has to be the sickest lie he has ever told.
There is no way. I don't think if you paid me $40,000 that
I might for 40, for 50, I'm definitely cool.
50?
No way. No way. I don't need that 40 that bad.
I need the money right now.
You go get a damn job.
Yeah. You guys, I promise you, no amount of money, and yes, I thought about this, no amount of money would ever get me to fuck Colt.
Like, what the?
It's gross, it's weird, and it's desperation.
But we get to Usman and Cortney, and Rob and Tiffany feel like Cortney was just stringing Usman along and then saying that she can't leave Colt because of his leg. And to them, she just made it sound to Usman like she didn't have a choice, and she just feels really, really bad for him. And that makes Usman think, oh, okay, she feels bad for him, but what she feels for me is real.
No, I just want you to know that I truly, honestly, I don't even like you, I love you.
This is our first
No
date.
pressure. I love you. I don't like you, I love you. It's crazy.
I don't think Usman loves Courtney. I think Usman's a little desperate to leave the resort with nobody.
Facts. But we get to where Cortney is crying, and Usman looks so uncomfortable. And he said that one thing that he realized with Americans is that American women cry so easily.
When I say that, I'm African, and when I notice something, I need to say.
He said that somebody can give you a missed call, and if you don't pick up, they start crying. And it's not only that, but a little thing like a misunderstanding, and somebody will start crying. They will be stressed, and they'll start crying.
I don't know if that is like emotional manipulation, because anytime I try to talk to her about Colt, Courtney start crying.
Like, that's a lot to process.
Stop it!
But like, oh my gosh, Courtney just feels bad, okay? And I feel like she's the type of person to like empathize a lot with people, so yeah, she's just a crybaby, but it's not everybody. But Courtney said that after he said that he loved her, she didn't believe it because he could have easily said that to 5 other girls, and she said that she'd rather be love bombed with gifts.
Some women love bombing. I love being love bombed with gifts and dates, but it's like somebody telling me I love you, I'm like, okay.
But Coty's watching, and he said that he had way better memories with Courtney at the hospital over his broken leg than Usman ever had on a date with her. And because of that, he's driving her away with every interaction he has with her.
Usman's all about his image, his ego. He's so worried I would beat him over the affection of Courtney. This whole thing's just about him. He doesn't want to look like a loser that's dropped out of the resort that no one wants to be with him. Because he's Usman. Everyone wants to be with Usman, according to Usman.
Yes, I will never forget when he ignored Courtney Cortney because he thought that he could do so much better, saw that nobody else wanted him, and then he decided to settle for her. The guy is a fucking loser. But that's where their segment ends, and that's the end of this video. But wait, I need to give a super thanks to 4 super thanks and 1 buy me coffee. The first one is Shelby Adams. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Next is Alexis. Thank you. You also my scrapbook. Pretty B. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Abby. Thank you so much, Abby. You're not my scrapbook. And last but not least, Amani Sawari. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. I had a lot of comments on why Usman is the duck. Do you guys now remember when Chantel was like, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it's probably a duck? She didn't say the last part, but she was talking about Usman. And yeah, it was so funny.
I don't trust him at all. Because it's all over the blogs that Usman is a scammer who just wants a green card. And if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck.
I don't want to talk to you right now.